Hello and welcome back to Star Trek New Horizons. This is part 7, I think? Yeah, I think it's part 7. Okay. Interesting things are happening. We are expanding in this direction. I've built a frontier base in the system of Grapheus in order to help expand our influence around these worlds with lots of rich resources. Beginning to build a frontier station in Alpha Asantis or Acantis, however you want to pronounce that, so we can start terraforming these two worlds, or rather these two systems. Both systems contain multiple worlds that we can colonize, which is good for us. I've sent my 2 science ships far up north to scout out all these worlds up here, and in the process we've discovered another civilization, the Morali States, who are egalitarian, xenophobic pacifists, and they don't really like us very much. Whatever, we'll make them our slaves very soon. I've strengthened my hold in this area of the galaxy, firmly planting a wedge between the Flaxians and the Suliban. And I'm thinking very soon I'd like to start another war with the Husnox so I can grab the Suliban, because they're vassals to the Husnox. So I can't declare war on them without also declaring war on these guys first, which is fine because they're weak. I'm best buddies with the Klingons and the Cardassians, which is good.
Yes.
So you see I got plus 200 opinion, 100 trust with the Cardassians, and of course we are in a defensive pact with them. So if one of us gets attacked, we come to the aid of the other.
Mev!
And the Klingons like us almost as much. 100 plus 190, 100 trust, and a defensive pact. I'm trying to get them into a coalition, but I think you need to share multiple rivals with these guys. So these guys are rivals with the Husnox, oh no, the Gorn, the Federation, and the Temerians. Where I think we're rivals with the Temerians. We're not currently rivals with the Federation, but we could become rivals with the Gorn.
Mev?
Yeah, that's pushed it down to -12. Interesting. Who are you guys rivals with?
Yes.
Everybody! My goodness! Let's become rivals with the... I can only have 4 rivals at the same time. Okay, so we'll end the rivals with the Husnox. End the rivalry with the Husnox, and we will become rivals with the Bajorans.
Yes.
Oh, we are within striking distance. Oh my word. Oh yes we are. Let's see, rivals. Oh well. Oh, I should also mention that our ships have gone through another change. So our ships from now on, when we build ships, they will look like this. Patrol frigates will look like this. Destroyers will look like this. I like the destroyer design, that's cool. Cruisers will look like this. And battle cruisers will look like this. Very nice. There's a bug I've found in the game, or in this mod rather, where these squares look like they're empty. They are not. The squares are currently equipped with light plasma disruptor beams, but for whatever reason the logo does not appear for that weapon when you place it on these squares. So these squares look empty, but they're not. Same goes for the other classes of ship. Alright.
Research complete.
Oh, we've just finished researching the advanced battle cruisers. Nice. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Minerals +5, deep space installations, battleship blueprints, or ram scoops, or the Bussard collector. I'm thinking we want to get our battleships. Yeah, I think that's important. We can't build any unless we have level 5 space stations, so we should research that as soon as possible as well. But first, let's have a quick look at our advanced battle cruisers. So, all these new classes of battle cruiser. Let's see, starship, long-range artillery, torpedo boats, different types of torpedo boat. My word. I'm thinking Intrepid. Let's have a look how that goes. Ooh. That's affected our power output, so what should we get rid of? Should we get rid of force fields? That will lower our armor. Our armor's not very good anyway, so yeah, let's get rid of our armor. Let's put a nuclear reactor in to boost our power production. That's not enough. Okay, fusion reactor. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. Right. Let's upgrade. You have no battle cruisers in your fleet, so you can't be upgraded. Okay. Oh, the Husnoks are hoping maybe we'll leave them alone. The Betazoids don't want us in their territory. Who cares? They only control one world, so that's not a problem for us. What do the Federation currently think? Wow, the Federation are not happy. They're like, we don't like you very much. Which is fine. Their necks will be under the boot of a Romulan soldier soon enough.
Ships upgraded.
Sweet.
Special project complete.
Okay. Ooh. Nice, our science officer has gained a lot of experience. Excellent. Oh, and our science vessel is not doing anything in particular. Science vessel, go and survey these 3 systems up here for me. Thank you very much. Yep, you have orders as well. Good. Alright. I'm thinking it's war time.
Station complete.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, they want a defensive pact and a non-aggression pact, do they? Well, I'm sorry, Husnox. Decline. Guess what? I want the Sulaban. I want their worlds. Declare war. Invite attackers. Anyone want to come with me? No. No. Not even the Cardassians want to join me. I guess it's because they're quite far away and it would take them a long time to get fleets over here, so that's understandable. I want... Let's see... Oh, hello. No, I don't want to go to war with the Klingons. What the fuck?
Mev?
Klingons, you didn't tell me you were friends with the Husnox. What the hell, man? Bollocks. You tricky buggers.
Mev?
12, eh? Oh, nuts. Alright. Well, that's the tricky world of space politics, I guess. I guess we can wait until the Klingons stop guaranteeing their independence. That will happen eventually. Guaranteeing another faction's independence costs influence, so at some point they're going to decide that's no longer worth it. And ooh, our frontier base is ready. And so now this system lies within our territory, which means we can colonize. Nice. Alright. Send in some fresh, loyal Romulans to colonize this continental world. Excellent. And that will make the colonization of nearby planets cheaper, because the further away a colonizable system is from the nearest other colonized world of your empire, the more expensive it becomes to colonize said world. So,
Long-range scan of
but now
planet
we've got a little
complete.
foothold here. All this is going to be nice and cheap. Let's speed up the speed a little bit. Speed of the game. Let's see. Yeah, the Federation are trying to squeeze out of their little chokehold up here north, but if we can close off that gap, that'll stop them spreading and getting more worlds and resources. We don't want them to do that.
Anomaly found.
Oh yes, please, research that for me.
Colonization was successful.
Research complete.
What do we get? Ooh, cloaking generators. Nice. They use a lot of power, but they add plus 25% evasion to our ships. Nice. What shall we go for? Signal jammers, synchronized defenses. I'm thinking... synchronized defenses is useful for our space stations to help them defend themselves. And 2 planets have finished terraforming. Nice. We're not going to colonize them just yet because we want to focus on these worlds up here. Yeah, that would cost 147 to build another frontier outpost, so we won't do that just now. Oh, nice. Full survey data. Excellent. Have we got any special projects that we can research? Let's see. Titanic life study. The tree. Problem is all of these require... Oh no. Not all of them. Some of them require a science ship in orbit, and we've only got 2 science ships. Resume. I'm thinking we should dismantle the equipment on this world in case, because if we restart the terraforming project, it may turn the planet into a type of planet that we can't live on, so play it safe for now, and once we get the appropriate terraforming technology, then we'll improve it. Do that. Alien specimen procurement, that's a big one. Procurement. And ooh, we can study this Titanic life. And we now have enough influence to colonize this planet as well. Alright, let's do it.
Special project complete.
After a period of research and study, the scientists on Iota Crucis Prime have managed to make a breakthrough and achieve limited communications with some of the Titans. While huge, slow and difficult to talk to, the Titans are incredibly tough and strong. Some few have expressed a desire to join our military forces, where they will undoubtedly be an incredible asset. Nice. Titanic life. Alright. Iota Crucis. So, can we recruit them or what? No? Maybe that comes later. Should build some orbital sensor arrays. It allows us to see a greater range around the system. Gives us insights into any other nearby systems that are inside the radius. Also gives us a couple of extra crucial seconds of warning should an enemy fleet approach.
Special project complete.
Alright. We currently don't have the influence necessary to use the Tal Shiar right now, so we'll continue not using them.
Special project complete.
Alright, and we've successfully dismantled the ancient terraforming equipment. That gives us a big society research bonus. 500, wow.
Station complete.
Mev?
I'm thinking, in order to create a coalition with the Klingons, we should... Oh crap. Okay, end the rivalry with the Bajorans and start a rivalry with the Federation, and that should push the Klingons' opinion of us over the edge, allowing them to finally join us in a coalition, which would be good. So, who are we rivals with? We're not rivals with the Husnox. We're rivals with the Bajorans, the Temerians. Who else? Got 4 of them. The Tellarites, maybe? No. These guys. No. The Flaxians. End rivalry. Okay. So, if we start a rivalry with the Federation...
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Anomaly found.
Can't seem to do that right now. Break the non-aggression pact. Declare rivalry. They do not like us now.
Mev?
And yes, start a coalition with the Klingons. Let's do it.
Federation formed.
Mev?
The Celestial Axis. I like the name.
Mev?
Okay. So now we're in a coalition. You see the little coalition logo in the bottom right here. We're a member of the Celestial Axis. So, coalitions are interesting. So, from now, allied factions will join you in not just defensive wars, but aggressive wars as well. However, aggressive wars must be voted on. And the more members of a coalition, the more votes required to go to war, so... And also, when you're in a coalition, you pool your resources to create coalition fleets. And the coalition fleet has its own ship designer. And coalition fleets use a combination of all the technologies available to all... coalition factions, so we have a look here at the patrol frigate to start. We should be able to choose from a greater variety of technology, like here, photon torpedoes. We don't have access to photon torpedoes, but the Klingons do, so from now on we can use photon torpedoes. I don't know, our plasma torpedoes are still better, so we'll use those instead. And we now have access to other forms of warp drive, because the Klingons have access to it. I think ours are still best. Yeah, we definitely have the best warp drives. But the Klingons have got better sensors than us. Interesting. They've got level 4 sensors, where we're still on level 3. Oh, and Klingons have got better impulse engines. So there are two types of impulse technology. There's passive and aggressive. Passive impulse technology is usually the stats are less good, but it has far less power consumption, whereas aggressive impulse technology is usually has better stats but requires more power in order to implement. So I'm thinking, this one. Let's go for this one. Oh, Klingons got better shields than we do. That's interesting. Yeah, you can usually tell the difference between a passive technology and an aggressive technology. Passive technologies are usually displayed in blue or green, whereas aggressive technologies usually have like a red tint to them. See, so blue, red, green, red, that sort of thing. It's a nice colour coding way of getting it across to you. What's this? Actually, let's load that. That gives us more power to work with, and we can use that power to install some afterburners on our ships. Make them faster in a fight. That seems useful. You can, if you want, just hit auto-complete ship, and then the game will automatically choose a bunch of settings for the ship that it views as the most efficient. Regular starship. Plasma. Gotta love that plasma. Okay. Faster afterburners. There we go. Anything there? Okay, yeah, that is plasma disruptor beams. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. Yep. And these guys. Boom, boom. Ah, cloaking generators. Okay. Again, cloaking generators, really expensive. Not 100% sure if it's worth it. I'm saying no, not right now. Afterburners. Sweet. Alright, so that's our coalition classes. And coalition classes of ship show up separately in build queues. So we go to Romulus here, go to our spaceport. You'll see that some of our ship designs have the word coalition in brackets next to the ship design. So that lets you know exactly what you're building. The problem with coalition fleets is that they are under the control of every faction in the coalition, so you do not have unique total control over them. Sometimes they will be controlled by your allies, so you don't always know exactly where they will be going.
Yes.
Now, even though we can't get the Cardassians to join us, you see, look, dislikes Klingon Empire minus 1,000, so that's the thing. Now we're allies with the Klingons, the Cardassians will not join us, but they will be an associate with us. Associates act very similarly to defensive pacts. So they will not join us in aggressive wars, but they will help us out in defensive wars. Oh, Christ. Alright. Whatever, Husnox. Useful to have you. Oh yes, and every time you include another faction to the coalition, whether they are full alliance partners or if they're just associates, you have to vote, and every member of a coalition has to vote on it. So I will vote yes on the Husnox.
Yes.
There we go. And yeah, the Husnox are now part of our coalition, but associates only, so... Okay, the Celestial Axis. Nice. Who doesn't have a defensive pact? Well, we can't attack them anymore, which means we also can't attack the Suliban. I'd like to attack the Flaxians, but... Oh, we could do it. Yeah, because they're only guaranteers. No, independence guaranteed. So, the Gorn, the Federation, and the Temerian Unity would come to their defence if we tried to declare war on them. Also a bunch of other people who are allied with them, so... that's not a good idea. But that's alright. We'll keep expanding, we'll keep researching. Yeah, you're in league with the Federation as well, aren't you, you bastards? Fair enough. Looks like there may be no wars this episode, which is a shame. A great shame. Oh, it's another result of research. Okay.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
What's this? Yep. Flaxians don't want to be my enemies either. We're too powerful. Okay, we've got 6 planets terraforming. One of them is almost done. We have loads of political factions right now. We're becoming a very divided society. There are ways to try and unite your people under fewer political banners, but it's kind of expensive influence-wise, so we won't do that just yet. Alright, colony ship is on the way to Alpha Octantis. I'm just going to say Octantis. Octantis. There we go. Octantis. Let's see what's going on down here. Right. The unstable climate on Theta Chameleontis Prime has resulted in a severe drought that affects a significant portion of the planet. Colonists living in those regions have asked Romulus for financial aid to improve living conditions. Let's see, they'll have to fend for themselves, adds a drought modifier for 120 months and decreases happiness by 20%, or we could just spend 50 energy credits. 50 energy credits is nothing, give them what they want. What's this? Oh, Flaxians. Even though they ended their rivalry, they still don't want us in their territory. Okay, fine. Right. So that's being colonized.
Anomaly found.
Research that. And the other one's being colonized, I believe, as well. Yeah, they're both being colonized. Okay. Alright. The terraforming of New Lupai 1 has been finished. Nice. Alright, let's send some Romulans to go live there. Excellent. I'm thinking here. Or maybe here. Here seems good, yes. Well, the Federation have decided they don't like us one bit either, so, okay. Right. Let's speed up the game a little bit more, get it going. How are our science ships doing? Okay, they're ploughing through. That guy's on the second world. What kind of stats do these worlds have? Oh, hello. After several hours of searching, the crew of the science vessel seemed about to give up the search for the mysterious signal. However, the science officer detects a very subtle shift in subspace that indicates the presence of an object hidden in plain sight. The science officer suggests that a concentrated tachyon emission from the science vessel's main deflector dish may be sufficient to reveal the object, as the subspace shift bears many similarities to existing cloaking technology. So what should we do? Activate the beam? Or abandon the search? If we activate the beam, there's a 66% chance of a good result, but a 33% chance of a bad result. I like those odds. Let's do it. The tachyon burst successfully reveals the object. It appears to be similar in function to a Romulan probe, complete with some sort of cloaking technology to hide it from most attempts at detection. Upon sensing that it has been discovered, the probe attempts to activate a self-destruct mechanism, no doubt a safety measure to prevent acquisition. The quick thinking of the science vessel's tactical officer, however, places a quick disruptor discharge into the source of the power spike, sufficient to disable but not destroy the probe. The probe is tracted into the cargo hold where the science vessel's science and engineering teams can examine it. After several hours, they believe that they have accessed its main memory core and the data contained within. The probe itself appears to be ancient, so much so that the species that launched it may no longer exist. The data is corrupted and heavily fragmented, so much so that nothing of value is retrievable. Oh well. It was a fun story nonetheless. And that other colony ship is on the way as well. Good.
Colonization in progress.
Yeah, damn you. Damn you, Federation and Temerians. I just want to take the Flaxians out, but Let's see. Ooh, the science ship has uncovered multiple colonizable worlds. Nice, nice. Good. I like it. It's just outside our range. That's inside. Nice. I'm thinking I'm going to start another sector.
Station complete.
Another sector up here. Because I think these two guys are big enough, so when these are done terraforming, I'm just going to build another big old section of territory up here in the north. Okay. Let's bring some of our space stations up to standard. Data Crucius. Ooh, that's a big planet. My word. Colonize. We can just about afford it. Good. Romai's not doing anything. Romai can do it. Let's see. What are you? Oh, there's a continental world here as well.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Must have forgotten about that one. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Zeta Coronae Australis 5. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Huh, interesting. Orbital sensor array.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Good.
Colonization in progress.
Good.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, here we go. Diplomatic trade offer.
Yes.
They want star charts for energy credits. Well, I don't really want to piss them off. Declining too many trade offers can upset them, and since we want them to remain in our coalition, it may be best to just do what they say for now. Problem is, we've kind of maxed out our energy credit cap, so we can't actually store any more than 7,000, so that was kind of a waste. Really, that was just a trade of star charts for us, which is fine. Fusion reactors. And then level that up. What are you? You're a continental world. Ah, we haven't got enough influence. That's currently my big bottleneck right now. I've got plenty of energy credits, plenty of minerals, plenty of food, but I am seriously lacking some influence. That's 3 reasons. maintaining a coalition costs influence, but that's fine. Xenophilia suppressed. I'm not 100% sure what that means. And the last one is the easiest one to fix, frontier outposts. We just need to destroy frontier outposts, because each frontier outpost costs 0.5 influence points a month to maintain. So we've got 4 of them at the moment, but I kind of need them to hold my the frontiers of my territory for me. Once we expand enough, we can start destroying some of those to gain back some valuable influence, but until then I want to keep them. Okay, you have no space station. How strange. Build one. You have... okay. Level you up. You never have enough orbital dockyards. You never know what kind of shit you'll find yourself in the future. Orbital dockyards are useful because they bring down the speed and they bring down the build cost and increase the build speed of certain ships. That's always useful. Who knows, we may be in a war for our very lives later at a later date. Nimbus. Okay. Just slowly go past every single one, making sure they're up to date. Build a spaceport. The way system. Ah, okay. I need 360. Oh, I could wait the half a month. Not a problem. There we go. Alright, I think we're mostly up to date now. Since these two are now being colonised, we can destroy this frontier outpost.
Station complete.
Since we don't need it to maintain territory now.
Anomaly found.
Uh-oh. What's this? Nimbus Prime isn't happy. Why aren't they happy? What's going on with Nimbus? Why are you guys so upset? Well, let's build some defense armies. Just in case they decide to uprise at some point. There are methods you can do to peacefully bring down unrest, but that costs a lot of money, and I don't. Also, some of it costs a lot of influence points as well. So I don't currently have that. But what I do have are armies. Armies are good. Nice and effective. Alright. I'd like to bulk out my fleet a little bit more as well. I feel like my fleet is lagging behind. I haven't really been building that many new ships lately. And that could be a problem at some point. Where are my science vessels? What are they doing?
Colonization was successful.
Nice. Alright, so... let's build you a farm. Let's get rid of these tile blockers. Tundra. Nope. How's our research doing? Synchronized defensive, 6 months. Atmospheric manipulation, 15 months. That's cool. That's the next tier of terraforming tech. Once we get this, we can start terraforming a lot more worlds. And Battleship is still 28 months away. What a shame.
Colonization in progress.
Ooh. Terraforming here is done. Let's colonize that. Some Romulan settlers. There we go. Nice. That's there. As long as we're continuing to gain new worlds and new systems, our resources will keep increasing and will become more powerful, and our ability to support bigger and more powerful fleets will continue to improve. Alright, let's go. I really want to attack someone, but at the moment, choosing to attack anyone would set the whole galaxy off, so... maybe not a good idea right now. See, the Gorn... again, the Gorn are in cahoots with the Federation right now. Which is not good. Maybe if I stop rivaling some factions. Can't endure rivalry yet. Ach, that's annoying. These guys. Nope. Budget. Demographics. Right. See, the Husnox. The Husnox would make bad slaves because they require slaves to be happy. So making them slaves would make them very, very unhappy, and they might cause trouble, so... Slaves, residents. But we can change their rights. Migration controls, no migration. Limited military service. Impoverished conditions. That will lower the number of consumer goods that they use, which will increase our monthly resource. Yep, that's jumped up from 224 to 227, so got a couple of extra points. These guys, the Garadians, are basically just Romulans, but with white hair instead of black hair. See, we can make them slaves, but nah. Undesirables. Undesirables are subject to purging, but I don't want to purge them. Ooh. Caste system. Populations of this species will automatically be enslaved only while producing food or minerals. Okay, so there's a caste system, so this basically makes any populations under this race who are currently working on producing resources will become slaves, and the ones who are not will be not slaves. Oh well.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Right, one science vessel is finished.
Station complete.
Right. There's a little tiny little system all the way over here, but it's miles away from the nearest other system, and I can't reach it. We need to get like amazingly good warp engines so we can get over here, but right now our current warp radius is nowhere near good enough to get over there.
Colonization was successful.
Survey. Survey.
Long-range scan of
Survey.
planet complete.
Survey. Okay. Oh, I should really get rid of some of these blockers as well, shouldn't I?
Research complete.
Okay. Ooh, synchronized defenses. Nice. That would be very useful. Here we go. Shield specialization, stellar cartography lab. That will improve our science ships. Isolinear computers or power plant 4. I'm thinking, okay, let's get the shield specialization out of the way because it's one of the cheaper options. Alright, so we've done a lot in this episode. We have started some new colonies up north.
Colonization in progress.
We've started our very own coalition with the Klingons and with the Husnoks and the Cardassians as associates. We've been improving our ships, researching new powerful technologies, bringing all of our star bases up to date. We are doing good things. Let's have a look. Okay. Alright, I think that will be another episode. We are getting more powerful every day.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
Alright, join me next time.